Alright, welcome YouTubers. Ponchek, Kimberly, welcome. Welcome to the stream, Lewis. Thanks for joining. Sorry that the stream's so late. Hope you're having a good night. I just realized that my character's in town, so not getting any XP. Probably just lost my spot as well. Yep. Alright, let's go find a spot. Yeah, welcome to another stream. Yeah, with the speed server coming to an end, I wanted to do one more stream. I'll be covering my full cash XP character, taking you through my thoughts on how I think the Alchemist is, whether she's going to reach level 800, and how many more days that I think it might take, and roughly how much more I think I'll spend. But yeah, I won't be sharing exactly how much I spent. I'll save that one for the 30-day comparison video. Now I'm hoping that this spot isn't taken. Alright, this is a sub-main spot, so this is going to have to do for now. Bilal, welcome to the stream. Good morning, 6 AM. Time to go to work. Kitsune, hello. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'll be sharing my build, the one that I've used for the speed server. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be resetting the build, so I've still got some fruits to add, and yeah, I'll definitely reset it. Definitely not during the speed server. I'll reset it once I've transferred her back to the global server. So yeah, I'll create some fruit during this stream just to add to her stats, and then switch over to my other characters. So I'm still playing the free-to-play speed server character, to just show you a bit of contrast on how well she's going. And yeah, we'll also have some items to upgrade in the Chaos Machine. I just want to basically just do a quick test between a plus 13 set from the NPC and a damage decrease set. So I've kind of been curious to know which one to use, which one would be the better one to use during the speed server, a plus 13 set or a damage decrease set. So now that I've got the jewels in the speed server, I thought maybe I'll just create that set. The XP bar's not moving at all. Yeah, I was moving a little faster in the hotspot, but I've lost that spot, so yeah. I'm currently level 795, so yeah, during these last 10 levels, the XP definitely takes a lot longer to add up to grow a level. So we'll get a bit more into detail shortly, but yeah, on top of that, I've also kicked off a gold channel character for that same 30-day comparison video. I've ran into some unexpected issues, so make sure to stick around to see what those issues are and how I'm kind of like working around it. So yeah, let's just jump straight in. This is my level full XP Alchemist. Yeah, I initially started off with around 200 strength, and now I'm on 324. Basically from the tree, I added strength points in the tree, and that's what's giving me that extra points. The same goes with agility. Just went for high agility for the speed. You can see here that the attack speed is 178, so I think that's the second speed gap. So the first one's like 148, and I think the next one is 178. So I've just managed to reach that. And energy, I'm on 1200, so I think the root skill was around 1050 or something like that. So a little bit more than the root skill, but yeah, enough to increase the wizardry. As for the items, I decided not to buy a lucky set or a blood angel set for the last week. So I just went with excellent items, just to enough to help me survive Old Cathotum. But yeah, I've also got the Archangel weapon and Wings of Conqueror. These were the only two items that I purchased for the last week, as well as the XP pack. You can see here I've still got 4 days left. And yeah, it also came with the Pet Panda and the Pink Panda ring. So yeah, it was the Burning package that I purchased. And I've got the +9 pentagram. As for the build, I started off down in the middle of the master tree, so basically went all the way down to the Ignition Bomber Strengthener, so I'm able to equip the root skill. I'm probably going to reset this tree as well and change a few things. I think I'd like to add a few more points elsewhere, and yeah, I'll see how I go, just mixing up a little bit. But yeah, then I went to the left side of the tree, went for the defense and the AG reduction. AG reduction I went for first, just so that I could AFK without any AG issues. Then I went and moved to the right side of the tree. Got some additional attack speed here, double damage chance, and just got this 1 point here on mana, just to recover my mana each time a monster drops. And yeah, basically just added some, then just spread the points around, added some points here for additional stats. I found that I needed a bit more defense, surviving in Nixies and Old Cathotum, so I decided to go all the way to Steel Armor. These points don't really add anything because I'm not equipping the level 3 wings, but when I transfer across, they're the wings that I'm going to be using, the ones that I get rewarded with the +13, so it's very unlikely that there'll be very many level 4 wings. So yeah, it looks like I'll be using the level 3 wings for a while. So yeah, I might reset it. I'll see how I go once I transfer back into the global server. Maybe I'll add some more points on double damage, ignore, maybe even some critical excellence. So I'll play around with it. But yeah, so I won't mention how much I spent. I'll save that surprise for the 30-day comparison video. I'm expecting to reach level 800 in 3 days. I was in a better spot. I was in the main spot, so I was getting around 320,000 XP. Now that I'm in the sub spot, I don't know if that's going to delay things a little bit, but hopefully I'll still reach 800 before the speed server ends in 3 or 4 days. I won't be spending any more money on it. I've got everything I need now, so I've got the weapons, I've got the XP pack, so I'm not going to be putting any more money into it. If anything, I'll just buy some reset fruit once I equip the fruit onto my build. I'll probably buy some reset fruit. You can see I've got 320 strength, so that's not really required for an alchemist, so I'll get 100 points back there. I'll also use some stamina fruit to from the 127 points, I'm likely to add some points into stamina, so I might even get a stamina fruit. And yeah, that's basically it. The goal that I have with her, I'll be rewarded with some rood, approximately 350,000 rood. So when I transfer her back, I'll purchase the Blood Angel sealed items from Priest James, and I'll see if there's any hero Blood Angel souls available in the market. I might just buy some hero Blood Angel items, Blood Angel souls, and upgrade the full set to plus 11. And I'll also get rewarded with some Dark Angel souls, so I might upgrade that set straight away to the Dark Angel set. And yeah, I'll see how I go for the Dark Angel set for a bit with her. Lewis, you say that you're going to wait till the Rune Wizard rework, then you'll have a bonus party with Alchemist and Growlancer, and you're going to play max 100% summon XP on Alchemist. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think the Rune Wizard rework is going to be coming up very shortly. Not sure if it's going to make it into this year. Maybe it'll be early next year, but definitely not. She's not that far away. What do you think of the Rune Wizard after her rework? Anyway, I know you probably haven't played her, but do you like how what her skills look like after the rework? White Wizard or Growlancer for beginner? That's a good question. They're both very easy to play. The Growlancer might be a little bit easier just because she has very high elemental damage, so she'll be able to survive elemental maps earlier than the White Wizard, and if you're able to survive the elemental maps earlier, it means that your character will be getting better XP earlier. But the White Wizard, if you enjoy like playing SM, you'll enjoy playing the White Wizard. He's got very strong skills, so whichever character you prefer, whether it's melee or magic, will help you decide which character to start. The White Wizard will be magic and the Growlancer will be melee. Bilal, if you compare which one's faster, I'm guessing you're saying White Wizard or Alchemist. Do you mean faster to level 800? Also, thank you very much, Crypt, for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate the support. Yeah, so I think the White Wizard's easier, faster to reach level 800. The Alchemist has been pretty solid. Her early levels, the skills don't require AG consumption for her skills, so it's a lot easier to just basically AFK without any AG issues. But the damage that the White Wizard produces, he just drops mobs a lot quicker, and even if he doesn't have high defense to survive that spot, he drops the mobs a lot faster. So yeah, I think the White Wizard is definitely a lot easier and faster to play. Thanks for understanding. That's alright. So yeah, I was basically using the lucky set that was given to me in the beginner pack, the 3-day beginner pack. I used that lucky set up until it was about to expire in the durability, and then I dropped a couple Jewel of Extensions on it to help me survive another week. And yeah, basically I had to make a decision whether to buy 5 more extensions because that that set again was about to run out. And once you hit over the level 700 and you've put a lot of points into the skill tree, like the double damage, the ignore, you've added stats to like AG reduction, and you've added points to like HP. You don't really necessarily need the options that are provided by an ancient set because you've already added a lot of those in your skill tree. So that's why I found just increasing my defense to be able to survive this map. I didn't really need a Blood Angel set or a Lucky set for the last 700 to 800 levels. But yeah, I'll definitely be dropping a lot faster if I did have it. Bilal, thanks for reminding me. Yes, please like the live stream. Yeah, I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's basically the full XP Alchemist. I'll take you through. I'll take you through my free-to-play Alchemist now. So with my free-to-play Alchemist, I picked up this wand from one of the maps. I think it might have been Nars. Both of these items were picked up from basically Acheron. So this one's got speed. This one's like the highest elixir compared to all her beginner ones. So this one provides 58% increased wizardry compared to this one, which is 56. So not a lot higher. That's why I'm thinking of maybe putting both of these through the Chaos Machine to try and get it to plus 13, and just to get additional wizardry. And this one as well, the Benito wand, 89% increases wizardry at plus 9. You can see plus 9 here. This one only provides 71%. So again, I'll put both of these through the Chaos Machine, see if I could get it to plus 13, and see if I can increase the wizardry higher than these two. Thanks, Bilal. Thanks for the support. For the wings, got level 2 wings, plus 9. Basically, purchased these for, I think it was 150 bless and 150 soul. Before that, I was using level 1 wings plus 9. They're basically doing the same, to be honest. I think the plus 9 level 1 wings were providing me with 30%, mid-30s, maybe like 35% increased damage, 35% absorb. So these obviously do a lot more, but I didn't notice a big difference when changing from level 1 to level 2 wings. I did find it pretty difficult though to AFK the early maps, like in Acheron, to survive with level 1 wings. So yeah, I had to try and look out for some level 2 wings pretty quickly. They were getting sold for a lot. Obviously the character has just been released and very popular, so the wings were in high demand. Managed to score a level 300 pentagram pretty early as well, plus 9. Had a plus 7, and then eventually I plussed it up to 9. And these items, these radiant items, I picked them all up from the Tarkin 2 boss, mini boss, Zycon I think his name is. Basically there's players there that are AFKing in each channel, and I'll basically, because those players weren't able to pick up all the excellent items, but they're still dropping the mob, I was able to just switch between channels quickly and pick up all the excellent items that were on the floor. A lot of the items were like BK items, Great Dragon items, there was Dark Soul items for the SM, but every now and again when I switched channel I was able to find a Radiant item, and yeah, not all of them had damage decrease, so I had to just keep switching between channels until I found Radiant items with damage decrease. Initially I plussed them up to +7, and then as I looted more jewels I was able to upgrade it to +9. And these two elixirs, they were very common. They were only dropping with plus luck, so I don't think these items were dropping without luck. So yeah, they were pretty easy to upgrade to +9, which help with the basically just the early damage. I went with a pretty similar build, 226 strength. I haven't gotten up to the strength stats yet in the master skill tree, so that's why I haven't passed the 300 yet. But yeah, this was enough to basically wear the Blood Angel items and obviously all these items as well. So 220 strength was enough. Agility, went with a pretty similar build. I just went for speed. I wasn't able to get the first speed gap, but that's fine. Like during these early levels, you don't need to worry too much about speed gap. Just focus on increasing the stats, and yeah, basically if I had a wand with speed, I'd be on 139, and if I had a pendant with speed, I would have been on 146, so I'd be like 1 or 2 short of the speed gap. And yeah, this is now basically she's just AFKing here in Uruk Mountain. I've tried to AFK in Feria, but unfortunately she's without the Blood Angel set and event wings. Actually, I'll probably just need the Blood Angel set. I'll be able to survive Feria a little bit better. But yeah, you can see I'm getting 7,000 XP here. I'm on level 517, so highly doubt I'm going to reach level 600 before the speed server ends. Thanks for joining, Bilal. No worries, take care, mate. Good to catch up with you. Yeah, so 7,000 XP, it's not much, but it's probably the highest I can currently get in any of the maps, so Naz isn't really providing me with much XP. So yeah, let's maybe go ahead and have a crack at the Chaos Machine. I've got 125 chaos, so ideally I do want to save some for the fruit that I have. I have about 125 Jewel of Creation, so yeah, don't want to be using all of them, but we'll see how we go. Alright, so first up, let's go with this elixir. It's got speed, so ideally this is the one that I would want to successfully be upgraded to plus 13. Plus 11, it's got 64%. Already a little bit better than this one. Plus 12, 69%. Lucky last. Ah. Alright, that's alright. We'll have to get this one then. Nah, it's gone. Would have been good to have that one. It's 69%, so an additional 11%. That's okay. We'll try the ones. Alright, I'm not having any luck with this item, even though it's got luck. Yeah, so these items were pretty common to drop, these wands and the elixirs. And like I mentioned, they all came with luck, so... Alright, here we go, plus 9. The faster you do it, the more successful it gets. There we go, plus 13, 90%. Alright, so it doesn't really make sense to upgrade these to plus 13 then, because they provide the same percentage as a plus 9. Let's see if there's any in the market that I can upgrade. Just getting sold for ridiculous prices. Do you think it's worth to buy a White Wizard today and level him to at least level 500 till the end of the speed, or just wait for another event? Yeah, I mean, you'll definitely be able to reach level 500 in 4 days. If you just use the 3-day starter pack with the 3-day... Oh, you might have already used the 3-day wings and 3-day Archangel weapons, so if you haven't used them, you should still be able to reach level 500. And if not level 500, you'll definitely reach like level 400 plus, maybe 450. So, but at the same time, you don't know when the next speed server is. It could be there could be one more by the end of this year, or yeah, you don't really want to be waiting potentially till next year to play the White Wizard. So yeah, as I mentioned, I'm getting around 1400 defense with this excellent set, so I wanted to do a little bit of a test to see what a plus 13 set would be able to provide in terms of defense. Alright, I'm getting some pretty good luck. Alright, we've got 3 items to plus 13. First fail. 2 failed. Alright, we'll go and get gloves and boots and... $84 defense, 106. Now I'm not going to be able to pass any of them. 1, 2, 3, fail. I got a feeling that the excellent set with damage decrease will provide higher defense, and the damage decrease itself will provide lower damage received, but I know that the plus 13 set does provide that additional 30% defense, so I'm not going to get lucky now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Alchemist if you've played her. I know it would have been everyone's first time testing her out, so yeah, what did you expect? Did you expect it to be as powerful as the White Wizard, or did you expect it to be the White Wizard to still be a lot stronger? I know personally, I don't think she's as strong as the White Wizard. I think both in damage and defense, the White Wizard's a lot better. I don't think I'm going to get these items. I also didn't find the Alchemist to be as easy to play as the White Wizard, the Grow Lancer, and the Command Dark Lord. I don't know, I think the stone that she spawns is definitely a great feature, and I think that she's going to definitely add like a lot of value to like the party by providing that, but I don't know, I wasn't very impressed with like her overall ability to solo and her damage, so there we go, plus 13. Alright, so 1400 defense. Now we've got a plus 13 Holy Spirit Divine. 1500 defense. So an extra 100 defense, but let's see how much damage we actually receive. So the Knight's providing like high 300s, the Archer's providing mid 400s. Let's see where there's just a Knight. So between 360 and 380. Now he's not going to attack me. $330. $320. So, not too much different. I mean, 50 to 60 damage. It'll be good to know for next time when I play the speed server. Because obviously, these items you'll need to purchase from players, or you'll need to hunt them yourself and find them in loot. And then, if you want to upgrade them to +9, they'll cost you some jewels. Whereas these items you can buy from NPC, but you saw I used about how many? Maybe just under 50 chaos. I probably used a fair bit of jewels as well. So I don't know. Next speed server, maybe I'll just stick with the +13 set. It can be pretty difficult to find this whole set with damage decrease, so. I don't know what to do with this set now. If anyone wants this, if anyone wants this set, let me know. I'll trade it to you. But yeah, I think you'll have to get pretty lucky with getting it to +13, just so you don't waste too many jewels. These were the wings that I was using earlier. 30% increase in damage, 30% absorb. So yeah, 11% increase in damage and 13% in absorb. So you could see it helped a little bit, but for some reason I was expecting a lot more of an effect. Actually, I might also just... I'll just let this Alchemist go back to AFKing and try and reach level. I think I'll already received some rewards from the website, but I think the other items might be at level 550. I'll need to check that again. Make sure that I can claim all the good items from the speed server event. I've also got this Alchemist. This Alchemist I was basically just using to play with members. So yeah, basically just decided to play her just to have a bit of fun. Nothing serious. Just thought I'd get like an additional root points. So the fact that I've been able to reach her to level 780, I'll also get 100k root. 100k plus this 37, I'll be able to likely buy the Blood Angel weapon with that 100,000. So now I'm just using her to farm chaos. Like I mentioned, I've got about 125 creation to create, so a bit short. So yeah, just farming chaos with the remaining gold channel ticket that she has. Wings have expired. Yeah, I just went with high energy on this one. And yeah, I think what did I do? I bought a 3-day starter pack with her, and I used the 3-day free items. Then I basically just AFK'd in Acheron up until the burning package was released. I purchased one burning package, and it was enough to get me to level 785. So yeah, basically spent like under 50 USD because I bought the gold channel ticket for 15, burning package for 20, that's 35. Then I purchased the starter pack, which was 10, so 45. And yeah, I probably purchased the wings and the weapon as well for another week, so maybe under 60 USD I spent to get it to 780. With my full XP Alchemist, I did spend a lot of time with her in Nixie's Lake. So at level 700, you're supposed to move to Old Cathotum. However, it was just really difficult for me to find a free spot in Old Cathotum. Everyone was AFKing there, so I had to stay in Nixie's Lake for a longer period of time. And yeah, that's basically why I wasn't able to probably reach level 800 already. I think that's the issue with the strategy that I've been taking. I've been waiting for the burning package to come out before XPing, buying any like XP packs, and that kind of causes a delay in actually reaching the maps earlier. So I think next time I might just buy the other XP packs, the ones that provide the Blood Angel boxes, and yeah, that will mean that I could probably reach Old Cathotum and get a spot a lot sooner. Shout out to Callie, for, one of the MooTuber members, for providing me with all these stamina fruit. Yeah, I'm going to use them just to add some of those stats to my build, and then I'll use the rest of these creations to top up, so I can get 127 total. Yeah, so I'll be able to use 50 here and 50 here. So I'll be able to make over 80 fruit. Hopefully that'll be enough to get me over the line. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that I've lost that main spot in Old Cathotum. It means that for the remainder of the event I might not get full XP, which might delay things. Hopefully at some stage I'll be able to find an empty spot. Maybe someone will disconnect.
I don't mind using the stamina fruit. Like I mentioned, I'll just buy one reset fruit, and that'll help out with not having to worry about which fruit I'm able to successfully make. Alright, let's go. Let's see how we go. 0 out of 127. Seven points so far. Yeah, it's really important to use the Jewel of Creation and Jewel of Chaos in the Speed Server, because all these points that you gain here from the fruit will get transferred with you. Whereas if you were to wait to use these fruit, to purchase these fruit in the global server, you'd actually have to either create them yourself or buy a full trade with Bless from another player. So you really are just letting them go to waste if you don't use them in the Speed Server. And those full trades in the global server definitely can add up. You can purchase a full trade, which is 32 fruit, and you might only get, 10 to 15 points out of it. So you'll need to buy like 4 to 5 full trades, maybe even more, just to get those 127 points. You can see here I've used quite a few, and I've only been able to get 28 points. Alright, so 32. Still got a lot of stamina fruit, and then I'll move on to the actual fruit creation. Yeah, it's another good reason why you should farm Chaos in the Speed Server. It's for people that have basically skipped all the beginner maps. They didn't spend too much time there, so they didn't loot many Chaos. But then they've started to loot, over 100 Jewel of Creation, but then they don't have the Jewel of Chaos to combine with those creations. So they'll be looking to buy those Jewel of Chaos before they do the transfer, and that's where you can make a lot of those Jewel of Bless, Jewel of Soul, to then go and buy those level 2 wings that you need, or maybe even those Blood Angel items. That one Blood Angel item that you've been missing from your set. Alright, so 50 points so far. With the Jewel of Creation, it's best to just divide them up to 16. I think you can only convert 16 at a time. So divide that by 16. 16. And then just 2. And then just do the same thing with the Chaos. Oh my goodness, I just bundled it. Alright. Alright, now I can't remember where to make the fruit. Regular combination, I think it is. Now, because I've added stats to all my basically I've added stats everywhere. I added to strength, agility, stamina, and energy. So I'll use all these fruit. If I was only if I had only added stats, like if I wasn't adding any more stats to strength or resetting it or anything like that, I'd only be looking for agility and energy. One point. And then the command fruit, I'll just give away. If there's anyone in the chat that needs command fruit, come to channel 14 and I'll trade you once I finish creating all the fruit. Alright, so I'm almost halfway there. Let's see what happens if I add more. Okay, so they can transform 18. Maybe they just need to be split into 16. Alright, so... you can see like that the 3 points is pretty rare. I don't think I've even got one 3-pointer yet. Let's see if I can convert 49. Can't do 49 because there's not 49 boxes there. Let's see 30. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's... Pretty sure it's 16. You can see how many fruit I've used, and I haven't even reached 100 points yet, so it's quite costly to buy this many fruit in the global server. So if you manage to loot a lot of creation in the speed server, it's definitely worth trying to add your stats with the fruit. If you've got like 100 creation but you don't have any chaos and no one's selling it, just farm the last couple days of the speed server, like you saw earlier that I was doing in Laurencia, and just see how many you can farm. I think in 12 hours I was able to farm like 50 chaos. So you might even be able to farm more if you go to Albland 3. And 100 points, you definitely want to be adding 100 points that are available to you, so it does make a huge difference. Alright, and that's it. That's all my fruit. Let's see if I can make it over 100 points. Alright, so there we have it. All the fruit are done. 101 points. I've got 26 to go. I'll do one reset fruit on the strength points. So I'll remove, it'll get me 200 points back. It'll go down to 134. I'll need to find out how much stats the Dark Angel set +9 will require. Same as like the Dark Angel wand. And I'll probably, yeah, I'll need to, I won't reset my fruit now because I need to still do a bit of research. And then I'll also use a reset fruit on the stamina from all the fruit that I've added up here. And then, yeah, I'll add those points that I get, and I'm not sure, I might add it to agility or I might add it to energy for additional damage. I'll do all that in a separate video. I'll make a Alchemist build video, and I'll post it within the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I'll try to find like an optimum build that would suit me. I like my speed, but I also like high damage, so I'll try to find a good balance where I'm getting both. Yeah, as I mentioned, if anyone wants these fruit, just come and trade me. Otherwise, yeah, they're just going to disappear. Hopefully, someone's disconnected, and I'll be able to take the main spot in Old Cathotum now. Thanks, Kim. Do you need them? Alright, so I'll just go back to the same spot that I was in. And, yeah, before I go to sleep, I'll just keep checking every hour if I can find the hotspot zone. So this spot's meant to have seven mobs. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's about 7 there. So I think the main spots have 9. And then obviously I spawn an extra one with the stone. So I don't have any more Bless of Light to use. I'll see what my XP calculator is telling me in terms of how long I'll be able to reach level 800 in this spot. So I'm averaging around 200 and... Oh, maybe I'll just wait a minute to see exactly how much I'm averaging. Am I going to do another Bless giveaway? Yeah, I mean, if everyone enjoyed it, then I'll... I mean, I definitely still need to do it on the other servers that didn't get a chance to claim any of those Bless, so... Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Alright, so I'm getting around 240. Let's just go with 240. 40,000. Bar 4. So in this spot it's telling me that I'll reach level 800 in 3 days and 15 hours. So 3 days. So today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, so in 4 days the speed server will end, and it's telling me 3.5 days I'll reach 800, so I'll be cutting it fine as long as there's no disconnections and I lose, I find myself in town when I wake up and I've lost 8 hours. I should technically reach level 800 before the speed server ends. I did also mention earlier that I started a gold channel Alchemist. So week 2, at the end of week 2 of the speed server and the start of week 3 is when your WebZen releases the actual character, because that's when characters are allowed to start getting transferred from the speed server to the global server. So it makes sense for the Alchemist to then be made available in the global server. The only problem is I don't think they've actually released any of the Alchemist items. I haven't been able to find any Alchemist items, whether it's in the market. I was expecting people to at least, you know, list items or Erdal of Radiance. Yeah, they released a character in the global server, but they haven't actually released any of her items. So in my bot, I've had Wand, I've had Elixir, I've had Red Spirit Alchemist, Wand, Elixir, I've had Alchemist so that she picks up like Holy Spirit, Spirit and Red Spirit. I've also put her skills in here as well so that I'm using a skill other than the one that she starts with, Magical Shot. So again, they've released the character, but they haven't released her gear. And even in the NPC, if you go to the NPC, there's no items for her. So it's either I use the SM items, the SM skills, which are very weak and use up a lot of mana, or I just use Magical Shot, which is the one that she starts with. And yeah, you can see how I'm in Alfheim. So yeah, like my 30-day comparison is going to be a little bit weird because the first the first 290 levels I've literally had no items. I've picked up this excellent Chris, which I've been using. I've basically been AFKing at the Skeletons, and then I was AFKing at Outlands 1, and now I've basically high enough level to AFK in Lost Tower 6, but you can see that they do a lot of damage to me. So 102 damage, so I need to drop them before they drop me. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a different comparison this time around because it's not really going to show her true potential. If I had items for her, even if it's just basic NPC items, they would provide me with some sort of defense. But because there's nothing that I can equip on her, I don't think I'm gonna reach the right level. It's not going to be the same kind of comparison, and I don't know when they're actually going to introduce those items. Like, I don't know if I need to wait for the speed server to end for those items to start being dropped by mobs, and whether they'll introduce the beginner items in the NPC. I guess we'll find out. I don't know what their intention was. I don't know if they maybe just haven't realized, or they forgot, or the whole time they're actually looking to release it at the end of the speed server. But yeah, it's just something that I picked up. So level 290 now. I've basically just been leveling at Skeletons, Lost Tower 1, and now today I've only just moved to Lost Tower 6. Yeah, maybe they forgot. I don't know. So yeah, until they actually release the items, the progress on her is going to be very slow. I was thinking about starting her again when her items are made available, but I've already been playing her for a week and a half. I've purchased her 30-day gold channel ticket, so I'm just going to stick with her. I've also started the free-to-play Alchemist. I don't have I'm not able to show her because I don't have her up at the moment, just because I didn't want to have too many accounts running during my stream. But similar story, she's just AFKing in the beginner maps, growing very slowly because she doesn't have any items. And another thing is, I don't have the beginner elixir, and I don't have the beginner pentagram. So usually when you start a new character, you're given the free item, like the beginner item. So the Alchemist, for example, starts with a beginner elixir, and you also receive that little book that you drop on the floor, and you get the beginner pentagram. And the reason I don't have either of those items is because I went into the speed server. I I used the 30-day gold channel ticket, and then I went into the speed server and I created the Alchemist at the end of the week 2, start of the week 3. And then as soon as the transfers were available, and then I transferred the Alchemist to the global server straight away, day 1. And that's the reason why I guess I didn't receive the beginner elixir and the beginner pentagram. So when you transfer from the speed server, you don't get those items. Whereas if I created her in the global server, I would have got those items. So yeah, that was another thing that I missed out on. Like if I actually, that's something I wasn't expecting. I was kind of hoping for that elixir, but yeah. Elixirs aren't dropping, Alchemist items aren't dropping, so I'm just here with excellent Chris, dropping mobs, trying to rush level 400. Also, just want to give a big shout out to my YouTuber members. I really appreciate the support that you've been providing over the last couple months. I've got a couple videos lined up that I want to share with you guys as well. Just yeah, I'll be looking to purchase a new computer in the next couple weeks to months. By the end of the year, I'm hoping to get one. So. Yeah, I'm just going to share a couple of videos on my new PC search. Yeah, I went to a computer store. It's kind of like vlog style videos, but basically just went into a computer store and just to check what's currently available in the market, how much they're going for, and the specs. So yeah, keep an eye out on those. I'll upload those in the next couple of weeks. The Spanish songs. I'm glad you enjoy them. They're very catchy. I don't know what they're singing about, but yeah, they're very catchy. So yeah, that's everything that I really want to share in this live stream. Yeah, I just want to squeeze in another live stream before the speed server ends, and yeah, just want to share my progress and yeah, even this issue that I came across in regards to my gold channel Alchemist, my global server Alchemist. Basically, they're just bare naked. They don't have any any gear. So we'll see how far I can reach them by the end of the 30 days. Hopefully they introduce her items back in when the speed server ends, so that I could actually start progressing. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you in the next one.